What's up, Seahorse Army? Happy Halloween! Yes, so this video is going up on October 31st. I had to think about the date. Anyway, it's going up on Halloween Day. So if you're watching it today on Halloween, if you're watching it the first day it goes up, let me know in the comments section. Anyway, as you probably know, if you've seen some of my other videos this month or this week, I am unfortunately not doing a Halloween custom doll video this year. I've done a Halloween custom doll for the past several years, and I'm breaking the tradition, unfortunately. I just had way too much on my plate, and I was getting really overwhelmed, and I decided for my own mental health not to do it this year. And unfortunately, it was also going to be part of a collaboration with Johnathan from Barely Unboxed and Enzo from the Junk Drawer. So I really am so sorry to those guys. I let them know a while ago what was going on, and they were so supportive and understanding about the situation, which I really, really appreciate. But they still did their videos. So those videos are already up on YouTube. I'm going to link them down below. Please go check out their videos, show them some love, and make sure to leave a comment that says hi from the Seahorse Army. That way they know that you came from my video. But anyway, yeah, go check them out. The dolls turned out really, really good. They each have a glow-in-the-dark element, which is really fun as well. So yeah, go check those out. But today I am doing a Halloween doll unboxing. So I've got two dolls, well, technically three. This one has two in here. But anyway, so I'm going to be unboxing these dolls today. Since it is Halloween, I wanted to get some Halloween Barbie. Now, if you watched my recent doll hunting videos, especially when I went to the Toy Fusion Toy Fair and the Sacramento Antique Fair, I was not able to find any Halloween Barbies. I was hoping to find some secondhand, but unfortunately I did not find any. So I did end up ordering these from eBay. I'm trying to get off of eBay and whatnot because I spend way too much money there. But also I find just so much more joy in finding the dolls secondhand at the flea markets. So, you know, when I stumble across it by chance and find something, I much rather do that. So I'm really trying to slow down on my online purchases so that way I can do stuff like that. But this was specifically for this video that I wanted to do today. So I am bringing to you, or I'm going to be I'm bringing it right to your living room. No, I am going to be unboxing and reviewing the 1996. Hold on, I think it's 90. Where are the things? 1996. Okay, so 1996 special edition Happy Halloween Barbie and Kelly, as well as the 2008 Halloween Treat. Halloween Treat Barbie. So yeah, I've got a Barbie from the 90s and from the 2000s here to share with you. These, I think, were probably my favorite Halloween Barbies in the lineup. There is a couple other ones that I do really like, and maybe I'll get those for next year and unbox them next year. But these are the ones I've got. So, I don't know what order do I want to do these in. I think I'm going to do them in chronological order of the date that they were released. Let's take a look at the Happy Halloween set from 1996 first. So I'm just going to bring her down here. But yeah, I think what I love most about this is that it's like so 90s, because it came out in 96, which for me is like the height of the 90s, because in the early 90s we're still kind of like coming out of the 80s style, you know, the 80s vibes and everything. And when you think of like the epitome of the 90s, like what makes the 90s, most stuff is going to be from like 95, 96, 97, like around that time, I think. And this is very much of that time frame. She's wearing the oversized sweatshirt with the like leggings or the skinny jeans or whatever. And like, I remember these kind of sweatshirts, like my parents, my aunts, like my grandparents, like they all wore these kind of sweatshirts that had a graphic on them during the 90s. So this is very nostalgic for me, from my childhood. Also, I love this little, I don't collect Kelly, but I love that she's like dressed as a pumpkin, like this little pumpkin trick-or-treating costume, is so stinking adorable. I love this. The other reason I really love this particular Barbie is her face, which you'll see better once I get her out of the box. But she looks so pretty. Like, she has a beautiful face screening. So, and she has really long hair. It looks like it's probably Kanekalon. But yeah, I really, really love this doll. On the back of the box, it says Happy Halloween, Barbie and Kelly, and then it has a cutout activity thing. So you've got like a little pumpkin that you can cut out, a little bat. Oh, I was gonna say and a ghost, but the ghost isn't a cutout thing. But yeah, you've got a pumpkin and a bat that you can cut out, and they have little spots where you can puncture a hole and then tie some string and then hang them up. So they're like little Halloween decorations. And then it says Halloween safety tips. This is really cool. So you've got the Halloween safety tips right here, and basically it says like stay in well-lighted areas, always go with a parent or a group of friends, have your parents check your treats before you eat them, stuff like that. If you want to read the whole list, I'll go ahead and put it up on the screen right now, so feel free to pause the video so you can read the entire list there. But these are really good tips. These are all things that my parents told us when we were kids and went out trick-or-treating as well. Anyway, so that is the Happy Halloween set. I am going to unbox it in just a moment, so we'll be able to see the dolls much easier without a glare and everything. Actually, let me bring this down here so it's out of the way. Now let's take a look at the Halloween Treats Barbie. Now, what I like about this doll is this Barbie is actually in a costume. So whereas this Barbie is just dressed in a festive outfit that is very 90s, and I love that. Kelly is in a costume, but she's not really in a costume. She's just in a, you know, a festive outfit for the Halloween season. Whereas this Barbie is dressed up in a costume for Halloween, which I love. Like, so maybe she's going to a Halloween party or something like that. I mean, if you go back and look at like all the different Halloween Barbies that were available over time, we've gotten many witches. Like, there's a lot of witches. That was a very popular look. There have been a couple other Halloween costumes that Barbie has worn, but more often than not, it's a witch. There is another one that I really want to get, and I forgot what it was. I think it was like something chic, like Halloween chic or something. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm making that up. But it was also from the 2000s. I really want that Barbie, but I wasn't able to find one at a decent price in time for this video. So maybe I'll pick her up next year for next year's Halloween video. But anyway, yeah, so this was, other than that one, like this one I think was definitely my favorite of the Halloween Barbies where Barbie is dressed in a costume. I just love the colors. I think that it's so colorful and pretty, but it's also the style of dress that I like, where it's like a corset with the dress under it and then the long sleeves that kind of flare out and everything. I love the style of it. And then just the fact that everything's purple. Plus, her face is so pretty. Her face screening is really pretty. And like I said, I'll show it to you better once I get it out of the box and everything. Now, I don't know if this was technically considered a budget doll or not at the time, but a lot of Halloween Barbies were Target exclusive. This one does not say anything about being Target exclusive necessarily. Halloween tree. Oh, there's some like things on the top. You got a little post-it note here. Supermarket Halloween 2009. I thought this was 2008. Maybe it is. Okay, so I think the box date is 2008, but then this says 2009, so I'm wondering if that's just when the person bought this, or what. But what is all this? There's like, oh, this is just something that somebody put on top of it. Anyway, it says Supermarket Halloween 2009. I'm thinking that maybe that's when the original buyer bought this, like the original person who owned this doll might have bought it at that time, unless if it's like the box date is 2008, but then the release date was 2009. Maybe, I don't know. That has happened with Barbie in the past, so I don't know if that's the case or not. If you happen to know, let me know in the comments. But yeah, it doesn't say that this is like specific to Target or anything like that, and that thing said supermarket, so maybe it was a budget one that somebody got at their supermarket or grocery store. I don't know. On the back of this one for Halloween Treat, it says Halloween Treat Barbie doll. This Halloween, this Halloween Eve, okay, I guess the day before Halloween, a magical spell brings a wonderful treat. Shut up. It's an ad-libs. Oh, this is cool. Okay, I'm giving you all homework. In the comments, I want you to fill these out. This is so cute, and I will pin my favorite one. So I'm gonna put this. Hold on. Oh, I don't have my remote, so I have to do it manually. But I'm gonna zoom in so you can see this. So here is the Halloween Mad Lib. So we've got this right here. And then we've got the little story that's happening. So underneath, you know, it tells the story, but then there's blanks, and then it tells you what you need to like fill it in with, like an adjective or a girl's name, a boy's name, a color, an animal, stuff like that. So if you want to pause this video, type this out in the comment section and fill in your own ad libs, whatever, and then post it in the comments. I will pin my favorite one. I will pin my favorite Mad Lib comment. So definitely do that. And I hope I didn't go too fast. Here is the top half of it. And then I'm just going to move it up here to show the middle section. You could pause that. And then I'm going to move it up a little bit more. Oh, I guess that's the whole bottom portion. So anyway, so hopefully that was enough. You were able to see the whole... I keep looking down like I have my remote. My remote's like in a drawer somewhere right now. But anyway, so that is both of the Halloween dolls in their boxes. Let me get them unboxed really quick, and when we come back, I can show you all of the details of the dolls and see them a lot closer. Plus, I get to play with Barbies out of the box, because I like that tactile experience of being able to like play with the doll. I'm an out-of-box collector for a reason. Anyway, all right, let me unbox them. I'll be right back. Okay, I have them out of the box. They are so stinking cute. Okay, so let's start over here. I'm gonna move her over out of the way just a little bit, and then let's move her over. And then before I show you the actual dolls, I just wanted to show you like behind the, you know, like in the box, the background. So this was the one for this set over here, for the Barbie and Kelly set. So it looks like the front of somebody's house, because, you know, they're out going trick-or-treating. And then this is the one for the 2008 doll, the witch doll, the Halloween treat doll. So you've got this cute little like cardboard like gate, like she's walking through the gate. And it looks like a creepy like hill with houses on the hill and like the silhouette of trees. I love it. Anyway, okay. So, accessories first. I always forget accessories. So first of all, the Barbie and Kelly set came with an orange Barbie brush. And this is just a typical shell Barbie brush. Like, I think we all call them shell Barbie brush at this point because this swoopy thing like kind of looks like a seashell almost. But anyway, it's that iconic late 80s through the 90s Barbie brush. She also came with shoes. She was not wearing her shoes. They were in the bag with the brush, and I had to put them on her, but they're these just like classic 90s Barbie flats in orange. So they match everything. Oh, she also came with this flashlight. So it's a little flashlight that she can hold on to. So I put that on her hand. So that way, you know, when you go in trick-or-treating and it's at nighttime and it's dark out, you need a flashlight so you can see what you're doing. And for safety. And then Kelly came with this cute little trick-or-treat bag. It is literally just a little cardboard bag, but it's got the picture on both sides. It says trick-or-treat with a little black cat and a full moon. And I think that it's super cute. I love that detail. I love that they gave her that. And it's a little functional bag, technically. And then I did actually go ahead and cut out the little cutouts on the back. So you've got, here's the little pumpkin, and here is the little bat. As I'm recording this, it is technically obviously before Halloween. It is the Sunday before. So I think I'm going to bring these into work and put them on my cubicle as part of my Halloween decorations. But yeah, I did take the time to cut these out. So I've got those. And then she also came with a limited 2-year warranty. We're definitely past that now, so it's no longer valid, but wanted to point it out. Anyway, let's take a look at Kelly, because she is so cute. Now, this is actually, I think, the only Kelly that I have in my collection. Which, by the way, Kelly has a different name in Europe or the UK. I don't know. I think she goes by Shelly over there. And I don't know if that was a licensing thing. They might have had some other... There might be something else in Europe or in the UK specifically that had the name Kelly. And they decided to... Since they couldn't use that, they had to pick another name, so they went with Shelly. Or maybe Kelly is just not a popular name over there, so they went with something that was more popular over there. I don't know the reason. But... yeah, this character has a different name over in the UK or in Europe. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's both Europe and the UK or just one or the other. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, so This is Kelly. In the US, we had her named Kelly. She's really, really cute. She has very soft Kanekalon hair. She's got the bangs sticking out, really cute. And she is dressed like a little pumpkin. And I love the fact that this is actually two separate pieces. You've got underneath the little black jumpsuit, and then over it is this like plush pumpkin costume with the little pumpkin jack-o'-lantern face printed on it. And then separate from that, she is wearing this little hat that's made from the same material with a little green ribbon and a leaf up top. Super, super cute. And then it's got the ribbon around her chin to hold the hat on. It is kind of like got the little kajinker thingies like stabbed into her head, so it's not going anywhere. I don't plan on removing it, so I'm gonna leave it. Also, the ribbon is tied in a bow here. It is attached to the costume itself. Once again, I don't plan on like redressing her or anything, so I'm just gonna leave it. And then she has these cute little booties that are made of this like velvety material. Super cute. They're just little fabric shoes that kind of look like the leaves of the pumpkin. This is a super cute costume, and I miss this style of Halloween costume. Now, like, there's nothing wrong with the costumes today necessarily, but like, all the kids dress up as like their favorite superhero, or they dress up as like characters from K-pop Demon Hunters, or like, you know, Paw Patrol, which is cute, and I love it. It's still fine, but I miss these, like, I don't know, what I guess what I consider to be more traditional costumes, where she's like dressed up as a jack-o'-lantern, or like classic movie monsters like a mummy or a vampire or a witch, you know. I don't know, I miss those kind of costumes. So this is super nostalgic to me, and it's super adorable. I love it. And I didn't finish the thought from earlier, but I don't actually own any Kelly in my collection, I believe. This is the only Kelly that I currently have. Actually, Stacy as well. I only have one Stacy, and it's the Disneyland Toontown Stacy. That's why I have her, is because it's the Disney one, and I collect the vintage Disney Barbies. So anyway, yep, this is my only Kelly. I'm just not a fan of baby dolls or like the younger characters necessarily, especially since they have very limited articulation. She's really cute. I don't dislike her. I just don't go out of my way to collect them. I just prefer the Barbie, you know, the grown-up age. Anyway, but yeah, so this is Kelly. Also, let me just show you, I want to show you up close her face in case you wanted to see what she looks like. The face screening is so adorable, and it looks really, really good. But yeah, so super cute. That is Kelly. So here, you can hold on to your little trick-or-treat bag, and I'm gonna set you down here. Let's take a look at Barbie. Now, these dolls did not come with stands. These are stands that I already had. So just a basic Barbie stand. I have it from another doll. But anyway, here is the Barbie. So let me zoom in here so you can see her face as well, because I love this face screening so much. First of all, she has the blue mascara, which I love. That's very classic 90s, mid-90s Barbie. But maybe they did that in the 80s too, I don't know. But anyway, her eyes are like almost purple. Like are they purple? Oh, they are purple. Okay. Anyway, so her eyes are blue and purple, which I love. And they go really well because all the rest of her makeup is like orange. So her eye makeup is very natural, very neutral, nothing really on her eye makeup. But her lipstick is a bright orange, and her blush is orange because it goes with the whole, like, the rest of her outfit. It matches all the orange. But I think it looks really good, and I love that they did the blue and purple eyes to, like, kind of complement the orange. But, oh, she has little gold stud earrings. I didn't realize that until just now. But anyway, yeah, her face looks so, so good, which is why I love this doll. Even if I wasn't getting her for Halloween, like if I didn't celebrate Halloween or something and I wanted to redress her, I still love the design of this doll so much. I love the sweatshirt with the leggings and the flats, and then the way the makeup looks. Like, she looks so pretty. Oh, and then she has a ribbon in her hair. So it's like a little, you know, ribbon to tie around her hair. I did pull it forward. I wanted it to kind of lay down there because I thought that looked kind of cute. But yeah, her hair is nice. It's really soft. It is Kanekalon, so it's nice and floaty. I will say, though, the first thing, though, I did brush her hair right away because, like, fresh out of the box, you know, being in the box for 30 years or whatever, and the way it's in there, like, clamped down in the hair in the box, I did brush the hair out, and so much came out. It's literally all over the front of my shirt. I don't even know if you can see that. But anyway, a bunch of hair came off the doll. I don't think she was like balding or anything, because like her hair is actually rooted very well. You know, it's very densely rooted. But it's just the nature of these dolls. Kanekalon does break down over time, but it also could have just been loose hair that was coming out. So I think I got all of the loose hair because nothing else is really coming out anymore. But yeah, so she did have a lot of shedding coming out, unfortunately. But she still looks fine. There's no bald spots, so we're good. Also, I just wanted to show you up close this little cat in the jack-o'-lantern for her sweatshirt. How cute is that? I love that so much. And there is glitter on it. There's an iridescent glitter. So in certain angles, there you go. You can see the light reflecting off it. It is glittery. They added glittery accents, which I love that. But yeah, this is so cute. I love this graphic. And honestly, if they made this exact sweatshirt in my size, I would absolutely wear this during Halloween time. All right, moving on to the 2008 Halloween Treats Barbie. Now, one thing I was a little sad about, she's dressed up as a witch, but she didn't come with a broom accessory. The only thing that she came with was in the box, this cardboard piece, like it was like a set piece for the box. That was like part of the design, like part of the packaging. I had to actually cut it off, and it's actually bent in two places, so it's not really holding its shape very well, which is why I'm holding it like this. But yeah, I mean, we've got this. I wish that she actually came with a broom accessory because she's a witch, but I could always borrow Elphaba's broom. We can give her Elphaba's broom, so that way she's a witch with a broom, right? I don't know, she's not gonna really, there we go. I was gonna say, she's not gonna be able to hold it. It's falling over. Okay, Elphaba, you can have your broom back. But anyway, oop, don't break the stand. All right, yeah, these stands are not my favorite. They're kind of fragile, and they do break easily. Oh, she comes with a brush as well, by the way. So this is like a very, 2000s brush. You've got the Barbie logo. It's kind of the silhouette of Barbie with the ponytail. Purple brush. It's a circle with, kind of wider spaced bristles. But yeah, this is a really good brush. I like this style of brush. But anyway, that was all she came with separately. She didn't really have any other accessories. Like I said, I think she might have been more of like a budget doll anyway, but that's fine. Anyway, so here she is. Oop, Kelly's gonna get knocked over there. We'll just do that. Kelly can lay down and take a little nap and everything while we're looking at this one. But anyway, all right, let's bring her up here so you can see her face, because this doll is so beautiful, and this is why I wanted this doll in particular. I mean, mainly it was the outfit, but second thing was her face. Like, look how pretty this face is. Her face screening is so good. I love the makeup. And then her hair is really good too. Now, she has saran hair, which I love that. Saran is probably my favorite hair fiber. But anyway, so yeah, this is that kind of hair that I can't really tell if it's saran or Kanekalon, but I think it feels more like saran to me. So anyway, there is a little bit of a box hair situation because she was in the box for so long. It's flat on the back. So I might have to wash that and condition it so that way hopefully it can have a little life back, but it's not bad. Looking from the front, it looks really good. She has this witch hat as part of her costume. It is a plastic witch hat. It's a little flexible, you could squish it a little bit. But yeah, it is a really nice molded witch hat with painted details. You've got the buckle around the base of the hat and everything. And it's purple and orange, which I love that, Halloween colors. Oh, I zoomed out and then I wanted to show you this. Anyway, she's got a necklace. It's like this silver plastic necklace here. It's just a simple necklace. It's got a couple stars on it. So it kind of looks like a beaded necklace with stars. But anyway, moving down to her outfit, this dress is really pretty. I love this. So it's all one piece, which is fine. But you've got basically, it's like an orange dress with a purple corset over it. And then these sleeves that are attached to the dress, that it's like a purple mesh. But it's like that cool mesh that kind of looks like spider webs almost. And then you've got the cut ends here to the sleeves. And there's these little ribbons around her elbows and everything. It is a maxi length dress, so it goes all the way down, and it is asymmetrical. So the bottom is kind of split, so you've kind of got that tattered look. I don't know if it's supposed to look like fire or if it's just tattered or what, but it is asymmetrical. So you could kind of see it's kind of got that diagonal look. But then under the bottom of the skirt, you can see her boots. She has got these really cool witchy boots. And they're like this purple, you know, they're knee-high boots that lace all the way up. There's no painted details, but that's okay. I mean, they're covered by the skirt anyway, so I understand why they didn't do it. But the molded details are there. And, you know, they kind of have the pointed toes. So, you know, kind of like a witch boot. So she definitely gives witchy vibes, and I love that. So it looks like both of these dolls are on the late 90s body. Oh, no, I'm sorry. She's on the late 90s body. She's on the 2000s body. So the difference is, I'm not going to take their outfits off to show you, but basically this is essentially the superstar body. So, you know, the superstar Barbie with the bent arms. She just happens to have the straight arms, but it's not the budget ones. Like, her arms do go out to the sides, but she still has the twist in her waist. So it's a superstar body, but this one has the belly button body. So this is the 2000s doll. She no longer has the twist at the waist, unfortunately, but she has the belly button, which I can't really show you because, like I said, I don't want to take the outfit off, but it's got different proportions. I think this was around the time where people were like criticizing Barbie for her unrealistic body standards for women, because she had such a tiny waist and a big bust and everything. So they had redesigned it to this to be slightly more of a natural shape, I guess. Where her bust is a little smaller, her waist is a little wider. There's no more twist and turn, you know, that thing. The arms are still the same, you know, they still go out. They're still kind of the straight arms. You know, they have the same kind of arms. And the legs are kind of the same. They're still the rubbery, you know, like bend and snap kind of knee joint. And the legs pretty much, wait, do her legs go out? I don't know. See, I wouldn't, oh no, her legs go out. So it is a little different. I don't think her legs go out to the sides. No. So yeah, because it's like the superstar body, you know, the 90s body, she can sit down, her legs go forward and backward, but they don't go out to the side. This doll, however, she has a really tight dress, so it's hard to show you, but along with being able to sit down, you know, her legs go forward and backward, but her legs can go out to the side as well. So that means that there is a different hip joint for the 2008 or, you know, the 2000s body. All right, so that is pretty much it for these Halloween dolls. I love them, and I'm so happy I finally have them in my collection. Like I said, these are kind of my favorite ones from the, you know, that were released for the Halloween dolls. So, like, I don't know how many more I'll end up getting because I don't need to get all of them. And I kind of started off with my favorites, so there's nowhere to, you know, that can't go up from here. But I'm really happy to have them, and I think that they're super cute. But I want to thank you so much for watching and for hanging out with me on Halloween, or like I said, let me know in the comment section if you're watching this on Halloween day. But I definitely want to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts of these dolls down in the comment section. Also, let me know two things. You got some homework to do today. First, I want to know which Halloween doll should I open next year? Let me know that in the comments. Also, what is your favorite Halloween candy? I think mine is definitely a toss-up between Snickers and Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Actually, no, it's not even a competition. It's not even the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. I like the Reese's Pumpkins. So they're still just a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, but they're shaped like a pumpkin, and they don't have the extra like wrapper on them, so they're easier to open. But those are probably my favorite Halloween candy. Although I do have a sweet tooth and I like a lot of different types of Halloween candy, those are probably my favorite. Anyway, I need to get going for right now. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hype the video if you can. Go check out Enzo and Johnathan's Halloween custom doll videos and leave them a comment saying hi from the Seahorse Army. Okay, that's it. I gotta go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Happy Halloween! If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.